Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas, Nevada. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. I'm your favorite entrepreneur, creative, channeling, singing, painting, blinging, tarot reader. And we're here to deliver your latest free, timeless, collective message from the Tarot in the Shadows series. So if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Always make your choices and decisions responsibly, because you're always responsible for the choices and decisions that you make. You have questions, I have answers. You can go to the website located in the title of this video to find more information. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right, so we're going to begin with a card from the Work Your Lights Tarot. What is the Tarot in the Shadows message that I'm to deliver tonight? What is happening in the shadows? What is happening in the shadows? Shuffle, shuffle, kick one out. Thank you. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. You are in an awakening phase. There is a big awakening happening. Okay, is it a little bit scary? You know, people think that awakening, a spiritual awakening, is such. There's this very fairy tale view of what awakening looks like, but a spiritual awakening actually involves a lot of deep introspection to a level where people don't feel comfortable with it. It's not exactly easy. It's not exactly fun. You know, it's just not pretty. It's not always pretty. So, we have awakening coming out. Let's see what we have from the Soul's Journey lesson cards. What is the Tarot in the Shadows message tonight? Oh, wow. Whatever flipped back over. So we're going to keep shuffling. Okay, that came out. We have two cards coming out from the Soul's Journey lesson cards. The first one is growth. It says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. That goes well with the awakening energy. And the other that came out is indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Okay. All right, meant to pull this first, but we can take it now. Postcard from Spirit, which will be the final message that we'll read. What is the Tarot in the Shadows message tonight, please and thank you. Tarot in the Shadows message tonight. What is the Tarot in the Shadows message tonight? Thank you. Okay, we'll set that up there and we'll read that last. And tonight for our main tarot deck, I'm working with the Universal Tarot cards. So let's look at, hold on, what spread did you want to do? Okay, the 7-card gypsy. So past position. Okay, I'm seeing a double-sided. So first card fell out. We're going to lay all the cards. In the past, 4 of Wands. You started something new. You really believe it was going to continue forward. You were looking for the happy foundation to something that will be long-lasting. This is engagement. This is moving in together. This is starting a new routine, starting a new program. Of course, we will see as we dig deeper what the storyline follows, okay? As regards to your spirituality, though, I hear you started a new routine, and you made it very regular with your spiritual routine, okay? They said start with spirituality before I begin to go off into the other aspects that the reading will touch on, so that's exactly what we'll do. But they said to do the spiritual level only on your side of the table. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles, and I heard upgrades, energetic upgrades as came out. here with the Awakening card. Energetic upgrades. Upgrades to your consciousness, your DNA. Did I just see an orb flying through? Oh my God. I will be so excited if I find a bunch of orbs in my video again. It's so cool. Anyways, energetic upgrades. So an upgrade to your consciousness. 1111, because it's time. You got the path. You might have been seeing a lot of 1111s lately. In the current energy, the Page of Cups. You're looking at, what do I want? Okay, you're looking at spirit. You're starting to play with this energetic upgrade some more. So some of you started being more aware of a spiritual gift of yours and started to exercise that muscle some more. So that's a beautiful thing. All right. The hidden blessing in regards to spirituality is that you have been successful in moving forward, and this is serving you well now. So you've already let go of a lot of things on this journey that would have been restrictive. Okay. I'm even getting a lot about ideas and beliefs. So taboos, like religious background, you were raised in the church, stuff like that, that you had to move through. You had already been working on letting go of a lot of these ideas that were be contradictory to your energetic upgrade. Okay, that's how you came in alignment with the energetic upgrade, I hear. Yeah, you had to already have let go of so much in order to be, I'm hearing, eligible for this energetic upgrade. Okay. In the challenge for you, the Death card. The transformation you're going through right now, it looks like I'm getting sleepiness. In your physical world is causing a lot of sleepiness. I got that already from the Awakening card, because this lady is laying back and she's like levitating. But I feel like there's a lot happening while you're sleeping. So because of these spiritual upgrades, you could be feeling very sleepy, right? And your environment, the moon is there, okay? This is the energy of Pisces for me, zodiac sign, but the moon, it's your dreams. It's coming through as your dreams in regards to spirituality. It's coming through as your dreams. Okay, a lot is happening for you during dream time. You know, it's interesting because last night in my dreams, there was something about me having to wire money to pay my bills from a certain store, and I would always go to the same store to wire money. Now, this is not the way it goes down in my physical reality, but in this dream it was. And at this store, they also sold a lot of crystals, and this guy kept trying to get me to buy a piece of petrified wood, and I kept telling him I already have petrified wood, and I'm thinking about this piece of petrified wood that I have here. He kept trying to get me to purchase some petrified wood, and I said, but I already own petrified wood. Thank you. I don't need any right now. Maybe another time I'll get some. He said, well, for you, I'll give you a discount. The thing is, the petrified wood he was selling, there were big bricks like this of petrified wood. So there's something here about in your dreams, you're getting downloads and information, maybe even communication, helping you to understand the ancestral line, helping you to understand your spiritual heritage, your background in some sort of way. Okay, the guidance for you regarding spirituality is the world. Okay. So there's a leveling up here. You're going through this transformation. It's like it's all happening for you naturally. It really is, because of the choices that you're making. Because you're making choices that are upgrading your energy. Yeah. Transmuting your energy. Okay. But you are going through a huge transitional period right now. All right. Outcome for you is the Ten of Swords. So these sleepy days will end. Some of you have been having headaches as your genetics are being upgraded, as your synaptic patternings are shifting. Yeah. As you make these types of changes, it does tend to affect your genetics. Okay. So you do change your genes. Your genes change. Your DNA changes with these types of upgrades that we're talking about here today. Put this incense up. And so in the outcome here, there's a conclusion of an old way, a conclusion of the old consciousness. It's done. All right. Okay. In regards to your physical world, in your past, you started some new stuff. Some of you were engaged. Okay. Some of you started a new business. They said, go ahead and talk about business first. Okay. Talking about business first. You started a new path, whether that was signing a lease and moving into a new business location, signing an employment contract and having a new employer now, stretching yourself to add some new, what is this? New services. Okay, new services, new products, new goods to an already existing thing. There's a leveling up in regards to that has happened. Okay. In the current energy, the word of mouth is getting out there. People are beginning to talk about it. Okay. People are finding out more about what you're doing, whether it is something new or something that you built upon. Things are picking up the pace for you. Things are going to start moving faster now. But they're saying, are you fully prepared to handle the new level of activity coming in for you? Get a personal reading to confirm this, but it looks like business is about to pick up. You might want to make sure you have plenty of supplies on hand, plenty of products, plenty of employees. Whatever this is, you're going to need more of whatever you need for your business. So whatever you do, you're going to be increasing that. There's going to be an increased demand. Okay. I hear it, especially where your business applies to evening or nighttime services. Like if you have a restaurant, that you might decide to cut out the morning shift and focus from like 3 p.m. and stay open till like midnight or something like that. 3 p.m. The late hours are going to be better for you. Okay. In regards to whatever this business or career is, maybe the nighttime is where you're most productive. Somebody who makes things with their hands in their business or their career, you might be more productive in the evenings when the moon is out. Okay. And they're saying put it out there more with the world card and the guidance. They're saying put it out there more, let it be known more. Go ahead and make sure you have all the social marketing, social networking, marketing pages, accounts set up for yourself. I'm hearing it's an internet-based world right now, so you want to keep those accounts active. Okay, some of you will be hiring a young person or employing one of your children to handle keeping your accounts active on social networking sites and such and things like that. I hear that if this is you, if that applies to you, you really haven't wanted to. It's like you've been fighting this to the death. You're like, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to have social networking. I don't want to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Okay, but your kid does, and it's like a beneficial activity. It's going to benefit the family business. Okay, it's going to benefit, and that specifically applies to family business, right? But it's like you're giving up the fight. You know that you got to get into this. You got to show up for yourself, for your business, for your income. Yeah. So you're creating that presence. Okay. Anywhere where you haven't wanted to come out because there's some shyness. I hear there's some shyness. You haven't wanted to come out, rather hide behind the scenes in some sort of way. Yeah. You're going to let go of that. All right. Now, most of you like to hear about your relationships, possibilities, and that's what I'm getting this whole second row of this same spread is about. So let's go into relationships. In the past, you had the Four of Wands. On the other side of the table, you had the King of Wands. Okay, so is this telling me that you started something with a person who was a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius? Okay, this person came into your life. They came in very hot and heavy. I hear very passionate. Okay, this person was very passionate. They were very active. When they came in. Active meaning taking the lead in showing up making it very clear that they wanted to interact with you, okay, and making it very clear that they wanted to get involved with you. In the current energy, what's happening, you have the Page of Cups and they have the Eight of Cups. So on your side, you're still holding this hope, okay, looking at it as a possibility, but it seems like somebody here on the other side of the table is emotionally detached. Well, that's not my problem. This is my minding your own business card. Somebody said, you're minding my own business. And here you thought it was going to be something stable and long-term, and they wanted to make you their business. It turns out not so much. They just walked away. You had something, you might have even said something kind of rude to them on their way out the door. You might have said something rude to them about what they were doing. I heard, I got you right where I want you, okay? I heard that somebody, you saw them distancing themselves. I hear when they should have been coming closer. And so you told them exactly what it was. You told them what your feelings were. You weren't going to keep it in. You told them exactly what you saw, what you felt. Okay. Hidden blessing in this. The Queen of Swords is on the other side of the table. And on your side of the table, the hidden blessing is that you have been moving on, moving forward with the Chariot. It's like, okay, you're going to walk away. Fine. Watch my walk away game. You going to walk away? I'm going to drive away. You go ahead and keep on walking. I'm going to get in my car and drive away. That's how you feel about that. But now the hidden blessing also is that you said what you had said with that Queen of Swords, is saying you have already said what you said. You can't let that. Put the words back in the voice box once they're out. Once they've been heard, they've been heard. And it was important that this person had heard what you had said. Okay. The challenge on the other side of the table they have is the King of Cups. Oh, but you have feelings. Yeah, they have feelings for you. And now the challenge is that you don't any longer with the Death card on your side of the table. Okay. In their environment, they have the Six of Wands. Okay. So they're saying, they have people around them who are telling him, hey, you did the right thing. Don't worry, you're better off without, right? And you're just like, in your environment, you're just like, I'm busy sleeping at night. Yeah, I'm sleeping good. I'm sleeping good. And also, for some of you, you do have a romantic opportunity with a Pisces in your environment now. But that person, because that's fire energy, I feel like people are in their environment telling them, so this is their friends, their family, whoever, you're better off without them anyways. Okay. Well, on your side, the guidance is the World card, which is wrap it up. You've already closed this cycle. Keep going. Don't turn back now. On their side, though, their guidance is a Nine of Wands. They need to get their strength. There's something about the way this is looking at that. Okay, they have some very big ego issues. I feel like there's some ego issues over there with that. And then they have the people around them that are feeding their ego. And the thing this person needs to understand is they've been hurt a lot by listening to people who are yes men. See, yes men will tell you yes to your own detriment. So on your side, in this situation with this, as it pertains to this fire sign energy on the other side of the table, you're done with it. And guess what they got? The Two of Cups. But I love you. So I just thought I'd stop by and see you and see what you're doing. And you're just like, I don't really want to hear it because I already know what I know. Let's dig deeper. I have my handmade oracles ready to go. So what's the past energy here? In the past, in the past, interesting. Take a minute in the past energy. Take a minute to send some love to your future self, partner, good fortune in life overall. In the past, you looked at this situation like it was your future love, your future partner, your future good fortune, and this was going to be your life overall. That was the energy. This person might have even said that to you. You both, I feel like that was mutual. Okay. In the current energy, what's happening in the current energy? In the current energy, okay. In the current energy, you're going to have to do something different and uncomfortable to reach a destination you've chosen. Well, it looks like so in order to have this become part of the future, like right now, somebody's going to have to do something out of their norm. It's going to be very difficult and uncomfortable. Difficult because it's not what their norm is. I heard I'm waiting to see what this Page of Cups is now saying. I'm waiting to see, and that's on the A side of the table, okay? Over on the B side of the table, though, this person is walking away. They're like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. That's too uncomfortable. I'm not comfortable with doing that. That takes me out of my comfort zone. I don't like that. That doesn't feel right, okay? I'm not comfortable doing that, all right? Let's see what we have in regards to the hidden blessing. What's the hidden blessing? Clarifying the hidden blessing. On your side, it's the Chariot, which says you've already moved on. And, oh, is there a Cancer person coming in for you that you don't know about yet? Okay. Their hidden blessing is the Queen of Swords. They're going to remember the words that you said. Okay, I heard. Listen carefully serves you well now. Hear both what is said and what is left unsaid for clues and hidden information. Okay, so like I said, that person heard what you said. Now they're starting to put together a picture. Now they're starting to understand it more clearly. I heard you told this person, well, there's certain things that I just won't tolerate. Like lying. I won't tolerate lying because, if there's no trust, what can we do with that? What can I really do with somebody I can't trust? Now, here's the thing. I feel like because you have the Chariot in this position and it's being clarified by that, you did listen. You got some insight. You got some hidden information, by paying attention to what they said and what they didn't say. Paying attention to what the vibes are saying, paying attention to what your spirit was saying. And you already been moved on from this. But now this person is like starting to put it together like, oh man, they did say that. Oh my God. Oh, I'm hearing they even remembered a time when they lied to you before the last time they lied to you. What? So that's telling me they lied to you a couple of times. Okay. In the challenge is with the King of Cups over there. This person has some very strong feelings for you. And you're over it with the Death card. You're like, you've transformed. You're on a whole nother place. And this is why, because there are too many pieces of missing information in your story. I don't feel like I have the whole truth. Intuitive. See, their big challenge is you are intuitive. You are intuitive, and so you know what's happening regardless of what they tell you. This person might have tried to emotionally manipulate you, try to make you feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? But your intuition told you everything, and so you were done with it, okay? In the environment of this connection, this person, I heard, did they storm off when they left? Did they storm off in some sort of way? Arrogant. I heard arrogant. How arrogant of them to believe that you wouldn't know. You must have told them you were psychic at some point. You must have told them that you read energy or you had a deeper intuition, or they might have known that about you, right? The fuck was wrong with them playing these games in the environment? I choose to see for me. Okay, so it's like I said, this person has people around them. They're telling them to move on. They're better off without you and all of that. And you know what? That's fine with you because you don't even want that no more. You're focused on understanding yourself right now. Like I said, you're going through some energetic upgrades right now. Your intuition is working overtime compared to what you're used to right now. You're like more in tune with your intuition and in tune with the night. Like your dreams are on fleek right now, on fire right now. Highly intuitive dreams coming through for you. You ain't even worry about this person. You ain't think about this person. Okay. You ain't think about this person. You ain't worry about this person. Okay. Then they try to pop up on you. They try to invite you somewhere. I heard they try to invite you somewhere. The guidance. The more I play, the more I get paid. Okay. You wrapping up this cycle. Go have fun. Go play in this energy. Go play in this energy some more yourself. Okay. Interesting. Some of you, really? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to toy with this person's emotions? Oh, is that because they thought it was okay to play with your emotions? Somebody here thought it was okay to play with your emotions. And you know what? People teach us how they want to be treated by the way they treat us. So if you're not comfortable with that, you'll just maintain your distance and go off and have fun in a whole nother way. Some of you got that little devil on your shoulder and it's talking to you and you're like highly tempted. You're like, I see where you at now. I got you right where I want you. Okay. You thought you had me last time, right? Now watch how I'm finna do you this time. Okay. Listen, honey, all I got to say about that is revenge is ugly. Revenge is ugly. You don't need all that coming back to you. If you go play with these folks' emotions, you know that all that is you deciding that it's okay for that to happen. And guess what? You'll be judged by the same way you judge a situation. So if you think it's okay for you to play with their emotions, then guess what? It's okay for them to play with your emotions, and you're just inviting more of this bullshit back into your cycle. So I don't advise that. I would never encourage that, just based off of the way the laws of the universe works. Okay, outcome energy. 2 of Cups on the other side of the table, and the 10 of Swords on your side of the table. They're like, but I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm coming with my whole cup. I'm going to tell you the truth every time now. And you're just like, I'm fucking done. Like, there's not even room to consider this anymore. This dude is so dead with 10 swords in his back. Like, the idea of loving you is so dead. Like, there is no trust. Again, like I said to you before, you might say, like I said to you before, I am not interested in hanging out with anybody that I can't trust. Not in my friendships, and definitely not in my love ships. Hello. Outcome energy. Nothing seems to be progressing. Everything is becoming repetitive and monotonous, but not in a fun way. Stagnant. Yeah, I heard it all before. I was at home. It wasn't my car you saw. Baby, I swear it wasn't me. Okay, so whether they cheated or whatever they did, there was some sort of lies. I heard it all before. You know, I ain't trying to hear that shit no more. I heard, I think you better call Tyrone. Call him and tell him, come on, help you get your shit. Why'd you tell him to bring your ass over here anyways in the first place? Because I don't know where you staying tonight, but you sure child and saying here, you better get your shit, get the fuck out the door. You ain't got no space here no more. Okay. You're like, listen, this whole thing has been dead. It hasn't been progressing. That's why it's been dead. Hello. It's been dead. It's time for the funeral. Hello. Oh, no, they said the funeral's been passed on this. They said the funeral's over. The funeral's a few months ago. They said it's over. I heard signed, sealed, and delivered. I'm yours. You're like, return to sender. Address unknown. Some of you moved addresses so that this person couldn't find you no more. Okay. Or did you pretend like, did you have some friend they don't know answer the door like, oh no, they don't live here no more? Somebody you did that. That's fucking hilarious. I love you for doing that because that's freaking hilarious to me. Oh my God. But yeah, they was trying to show up, and it's like, wherever they're trying to show up, they cannot reach you. They cannot reach you. They can't. And I heard, I'm a survivor. I will not give up. I will not stop. I'm going to go harder. And so somebody here, they're like, maybe if they don't stop, maybe if they don't let up, maybe you'll receive them back. And then again, Elvis coming through. Hey, what's up, King? Yeah, talking about return to sender. Yeah, and he doing his whole dance and everything. He's like, no, we ain't trying to hear that mess over here no more. We ain't doing that no more. And then... and then I hear Tupac, all I need in this life of sin is me and my girlfriend. And you know what? He's talking about his 9mm. So did you tell somebody, if you don't get your ass out of here, I'm going to go pop a cap in your ass. I'm going to go, I got a bullet with your name on it. Is that what you said? I don't think he was talking about literally. I can't see you doing that. I just, no. But I feel like you was trying to get your point across is the way that's coming through. And because it came through with Tupac, love you, bro. Because Tupac came through talking about that, it feels like you had to get a little gangster with this person, get your point across. What you doing getting gangster with folks? Well, you got to speak their vernacular, you know what I'm saying? And maybe they don't like talking about God. Maybe they don't like talking about the universe. Maybe the only thing they understand is some hood shit. Okay, well, we're going to get some ghetto Nesian popping for them. Okay, that's what you're going to do with it. Yeah, because it's like, stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Think it over. And you're like, is that my final answer? Yes, that's the final answer, sir. No, thank you. The situation is not working. It's not coming for it. Look at that. Gotta take a dump urge at the bottom of my handmade oracles, which is telling me, honey, you just couldn't stop it no more. You just couldn't stop it. You had to make this happen. Okay, this person, you have you been going? Has it been creeping inside of you? Well, maybe I acted too harshly. Well, what if this is the time that I forgive them and they're actually gonna change? You're realizing I've outgrown this shit. I'm beyond this. This is so not for me. This is not what I deserve. This is not befitting of me. And I heard, are you looking into your future? You already have had a vision of what your future life looks like. You're bad. You thought this person was the partner that was going to go there with you. My bad. I thought you was the one that was going to be there with me. Oh, but you're clearly not. You're clearly not. It's time for me to go. I heard it's time for me to go. All right, let's get some factors from the tea leaf fortune cards. What are the main factors for tonight's session, please and thank you? March, the month of March. We're in the month of March. I heard since last March. Okay, and then I see the flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover. I heard in how many times has that happened since last March? Okay, with March and the flute, some of y'all disappointed with this person in the right now. Did this disappointment start last March? Is somebody's birthday in March? Okay, the dagger, fear, worries, intense situations coming out with the elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Yes, since last March, I feel like you've been going through the situation with this person that just leaves you, I'm feeling stabbed in the back, just like that 10 of swords. This person done stabbed you in the back 10 times since last March. Honey, on the inside of this journey, you are much wiser. You see every way that this person has stabbed you in the back. Some of that shit you forgot. But as soon as you start to even have this person creep into your thought again, or as soon as they try to come into your experience, it's like all of a sudden you're channeling everything that you had repressed in your memory about this experience with this person that you didn't even like have on the front of your brain, because like I said, you ain't really think about this person. It's only when they try to pop back in for you, let me pop back in and see if they gonna accept me any different now. No, sucker, no. I heard no, sucker, no. Yeah, the tower is here, and it's a solid foundation and success with effort. Honey, you're gonna have to rebuild the tower. Rebuilding after the tower, yeah. You have to build yourself up. It's reminding me of the background photo on my Facebook profile, and it says, I've been destroyed in 1,000 ways, and now I know 1,000 ways to rebuild myself. That's the vibe that tower is giving me. It's like I said, you thought this person was going to be a part of your future at some point. You really believe that, and that could have been part of their emotional manipulation here. This person was telling you some stories, you know what I'm saying, telling you what you wanted to hear. You bought into it. You believed it. It all served a purpose. You're wiser at the end of this journey. I heard you don't regret what you've done. You don't regret the belief that the opportunity could be real for you, but you've definitely not going back into the same type of shit to get stabbed in the back again. Okay. See, broken ring, parting of ways in either romance or business. The horse is in reverse. The horse has left the building. Somebody's zodiac sign, a Chinese zodiac sign, is horse. Okay. Any commitment here, any ideas of moving in together, living together, getting engaged? Somebody, I see you took a ring and you threw it back at their ass. Like, was that literally or figuratively? Because I never even got the fucking ring, and I was like, you know what, if you really wanted to give me a fucking ring, you would have gave it to me. You wouldn't be talking to me about what you were gonna do. I don't give a fuck. You would have remembered. Okay, if it was important, you would have remembered. The fuck up out of here with your bullshit. Already know what you're talking about. So is that what you did? Something like that. Somebody tried to hold a ring over your head thinking, it's like I told somebody, I said, well, you think getting my name huge on your neck, if you think that's going to make me say you got another fucking thing coming, you better get your shit together, or you're going to have a big ass tattoo to remind you of me every day, and I won't be anywhere around anyway. And I'm just saying, this is how it is. They better get their shit together, and apparently it's too late. They didn't listen. The barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Yeah, this person, they're definitely feeling a lack of you. And in this connection, you are feeling a lack of love, money, or goals. Maybe your goals wasn't aligned, and that's all it breaks down simply to. Your goals weren't aligned. This person isn't awakened. You're awakened. You have a different lifestyle than they do. You know what I'm saying? You have different values than they do. If you're not equally yoked, it doesn't tend to work out very well. What else do we have here? We have the chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Yeah, like I said, bye. Bye. Yeah, that's what I see there. And at the bottom of the deck is the rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. Is that how you got yourself caught up? Because you a little freaky thing, or was it that they're a real freaky thing, and that's how they got themselves caught up? Oh goodness. Look, I'm cool on this person right here. Let's see. From the download oracle, what is the Tarot in the Shadows message for tonight? Stay focused on loving life, and life will always reflect love back to you. So even if you didn't have it in this connection, that's why you removed it. You know what I'm saying? You're focused on loving your life, and anything that doesn't allow that got to go. Anything that doesn't allow that got to go. Now we have two different hands here. So, as you do that, you'll have another opportunity. See, people are like buses. Another one's coming every 15 minutes. It's like the Colfax bus in Colorado. 24/7, the fucking Colfax bus is running every 15 minutes. It's always a bus on Colfax. All right. Let's see what we have coming out from the Lyrical Evolution deck. What's the Lyrical Evolution message for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows, please and thank you? From the Lyrical Evolution, what do we have? What do we have? What's the message? Are you going to give me a card? Do I have to throw one out as soon as I start talking stuff? Why you got to go on the floor, though? Oh, my goodness. Every night when it's dark, a card wants to fall on the floor. Okay, found it. Tamala man, Father, can you hear me? We have the faith for now. Your victory we will gain. Father, you know we mean it. There's no more heart of stone. We're ready for your power now that sin is gone. Okay, sin is gone now. Okay, somebody here was committing a sin against you. Okay, you're ready for God's power to come into your life. You trusted. Your heart is open. Your heart is ready. Okay, your heart is ready for love. I heard, would you catch me if I fall for you? If that's the song that came out of the dedications right now, I'm going to completely sing this whole song. But let's see what we have. No, yeah, it's Elvis again. Elvis is back. Who says, wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Should I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea. Darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. That's how they feel about you, man. They're in love with you. Yeah, well, what was the problem then? The other card. Tell it to my heart. Tell me I'm the only one. Is this really love or just a game? Tell it to my heart. I can feel my body rock every time you call my name. The passion so complete is never ending. As long as I receive the message you're sending, body to body, soul to soul, always feel you near. So say the words I long to hear. I'm telling you, this person really wants you to hear them. But here you talking about, God, can you hear me now that the sin is gone? Yeah, it would be a sin if this person stayed, because they know damn well that the way they played. You were wondering, is this really love or just a game? Yeah, they thought they were playing games with you. They're playing head games with you. This emotional manipulation bullshit is not cute. You know what I'm saying? That's not cute. That's not pretty. That's a real ugly energy. And what we always say, God don't like ugly. Everybody says it. Everybody always says that God don't like ugly. Oh my goodness. Well, if this is your experience, and you didn't know what to do, honey, you found out tonight. But I definitely recommend before you go making, I mean, unless you're solid and you just needed that confirmation, your intuition already showed you, cool, go for it. Now you got the confirmation you needed. Somebody else, you're still hemming and hawing, backing and forthing. Go and get you your little $10 TikTok if you want it from me, or pick your favorite reader, get your personal reading before you start acting on shit, because you're responsible for your choices and decisions. What I didn't tell you is at the bottom of the soul journey lessons cards, we have the card of love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And how many times did you get yourself caught up because you could see the good in a person, but they weren't living by it? They weren't really fully expressing that. Or they did it sometimes, and sometimes they didn't. Also, at the bottom of the Work Your Light deck, it says, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Yeah, somebody here, definitely something was not in alignment. The picture was off. There was too much missing pieces here, right? But you're in a new energy. You don't have these upgrades with that Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here, of the tarot deck. So let's get into your postcard from Spirit. Get your final message. What do we have for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows? Dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspiration might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We're here to tell you, we're always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for Spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means Spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in this world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are on earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are so, so loved. I think I'm going to call this reading Return to Sender. Okay, that's what we have for you tonight. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Lady baby. That's all, folks. I love it.